So we did it. We beat the evil. We brought peace and order to the realm, and now we have to go home. So let's go ahead and start the road back. Very simple. The hero returns to the ordinary world, and our story's winding down. So what happens on the road back? Really, it's up to the storyteller, and you can decide in your stories how you want to put this. But some of the most compelling stories I've seen, the hero encounters an obstacle before, and they are no longer the same person they were when they originally met this person, and their reaction to the change in our hero is something that I always found enjoyable or entertaining. So the road back, we're just heading home. The resurrection now. This is what I was talking about earlier, where the hero is coming back to the ordinary world and encounters someone who they knew in the past. But this time they don't recognize him. And they don't recognize him because the hero's been through this incredibly difficult journey. And maybe he's changed, or has scars now, or has lost some people along the way. Whatever it is, our hero isn't the same as they were before. And the resurrection, that's what the resurrection is. It's the change in our character from before the adventure to now after the adventure. And this literally could be a resurrection, as in the raising from the dead. If you remember in Harry Potter, spoiler, but Harry Potter has to die in order for Voldemort to be defeated. In Game of Thrones, Jon Snow literally rises from the dead after being stabbed by some of his, fellow watchmen. And then in ancient Egyptian mythology, the story of Osiris literally has this guy rising from the dead to avenge his murder. And there's more figurative changes from the ordeal that you could think of, like, Rambo, for instance. He is changed because of what he had to do, and who he's no longer the same. And that's his change, his resurrection is coming from Vietnam back home. Frodo also is a character that changes, maybe not physically, but he's just been altered by this ordeal and this challenge and this journey. So the resurrection is the literal and physical change of the hero from before the call to action and before the journey into the unknown world, and when they come back, how they are no longer the same person. And last is return with the elixir. So what this is the part where the elixir literally means the potion that heals. And in some stories, like in Moana, for instance, Moana returns after replacing the heart of Tahiti, and her island is now no longer sick and no longer dying, because she has returned with the elixir, that the heart of the ocean has been restored and her island is now thriving again. This is heading, when you walk back home to your neighborhood, and they have the parades and the streamers and everything. That's the return with the elixir. That you have brought something back home, and everyone's better because of it. Now, what's really interesting is there's some stories where you come home and it's like you never left. And that's where it gets really a more compelling story, is like, was it even all worth it? Nobody even recognizes that I went and did all these wonderful things, and when I come home, it's like nothing ever changed. But that's where you get to make the decisions in your storytelling, how you want your hero to interact or react to returning with the elixir. Are people going to praise him for it? Are they going to even recognize him because of what he did? But that's what it means when you return with the elixir, and you are in the 12th stage of your hero journey. So thank you very much for taking this journey with me. I hope you enjoyed it. The last thing we're going to ask, congratulations again, but your final discussion board is what's one thing that you're going to take away from this course? One thing you really enjoyed, something you are now going to think about differently, and of course, respond to at least two of your fellow classmates' responses. It's been my pleasure to go down the hero journey with you guys. This is one of the things that I really enjoy talking about and learning about, and I look forward to learning from you on some of your favorite heroes and the way you interpret some of these steps. And like I said when we started this, after taking this course, you're going to start seeing this stuff everywhere. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing all of y'all's work.